Well, good morning, Craig and Jenny. I'm here with Captain McGee, and go ahead and tell me a little bit about, I guess, what we've seen. What has been the process leading up until this very moment?
Well, we've been practicing the honor guard. The Omaha Metro Area Honor Guard has been practicing to make sure our skills in presenting the honors that are due Officer Orozco in this service are polished. There is a steep history in the memorial service and the honor service when an officer is killed in the line of duty. Here at the church, there's not much that we do. It mainly is preliminary or primarily at the cemetery, but we'll do the rendering of honors, including the 21 gun salute, playing taps, folding the flag, those type of honors that are due someone who gave their life in service.
Now, I mentioned in my last hit a little bit of the history behind these carnations that all of the officers are wearing. What is today like? I mean, I've seen all of these officers as they came here a few hours ahead of time, kind of just talking, sharing some laughs, sharing some stories. What is today really like for the men and women who serve Omaha?
It's an emotional, very hard day. It's your last chance to say goodbye. Your heart goes out to the family. The pain that they're suffering, they're going through, and also the fact that the next time these officers go to work, it could be them. It could be their family and that pain and that suffering. And those are the things that law enforcement officers, firefighters, first responders face every day. When you go to work, when you walk out that door, is this the day that I'm not going to come home?
Has that been a hard reality to accept for many people?
Well, it is when it happens like this. I remember Jimmy Wilson's death. I remember Jason Pratt's death. When you have a death, it reminds you of those and the realities of this job. Because we don't have it on a regular basis here in Omaha, praise the Lord for that. You kind of get complaints. You kind of forget. There's close calls. There's people that get injured, and we can go back over the incidents where officers have been severely hurt, in wrestling matches and car crashes, all those type of things. But when an officer loses their life in the line of duty, it really does bring it home to just how dangerous it is, and the pain that you feel for the family and your own family if you were to not come home that day.
And one last real quick question. Any last words for Officer Carrie Orozco?
I just hope and pray that people continue her legacy and to do the community work. The network and bridge building with the community and law enforcement is huge. As you can see, the response and that partnership building that's been going on for many years. It's just doesn't happen. It's with organizations that have been meeting on a regular weekly basis for 7-8 years. That communication, that building of trust, that talking to each other, understanding and learning about each other is where it's at. And that's what we have to continue.
All right. Thank you, Captain McGee. And we'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
And those words tug at your heartstrings.